What's up, comic fans, and it's time to preview the comic books coming out January 7th, alright? So we're going to have spec books, spotlight books, we're going to have FOC books, and we're going to go through the rest of the books coming out this week, and we're going to do it all right after this. Welcome back. Alright, we're going to start off with the spec books. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to 2026. Let's go. Alright, so these are the spec books, guys. And like I said, welcome to the new year. Hope everybody had a pleasant holiday season. It's time for a new year of comics. And what better way to start it off than with the 50th anniversary Treasury edition of Superman vs. the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the facsimile edition number 1 by Carmine Infantino. Pretty classic. You'll see these at cons sometimes, or at least people will be chasing these at cons. And then, sometimes you'll find them at a good price and sometimes you don't. But there you go. And there is an Alex Ross variant for those of you who want a little spin on the original cover. And last but not least, there's a foil version too, but there's also the blank cover. So if you have a favorite artist, you can send that to them or bring it to a convention and have them sketch you a really cool cover. Alright, next up on the spec list is Batman Arc M Special number 1. I believe this should be the first appearance of the Absolute Universe's Deathstroke. Yes, I think I had a mini stroke there. Bad joke. But Deathstroke. I think I was going to say Deadpool. That's why I paused there. Which, by the way, Deadpool is kind of a take on Deathstroke. In some ways, a comedic take. But not originally. I think it was just kind of a similar character, if you will. So if you have the first appearance of Absolute Deathstroke, everything in the Absolute universe has been going absolute bonkers, price-wise. So why not take a shot at this and see where it goes? Could be a long hold, could be a quick flip. Who knows? Alright, last but not least, we have Batman number 5. Could be a minor appearance, could be a major appearance, but we have this character right here in the background, right? I believe her name is Ojo. Other things say Lady Deathman, but if you go to the variant cover over here, the Ojo, or however you pronounce that. Alright, looks like, and here we go, they still have to confront the sinister assassin known as the Ojo. Now some other websites have also called the character Lady Deathman, and that's fine. Maybe that's also the nickname of the Ojo. Anyway, those are the spec books, guys, for this week. Alright, so you got Batman number 5, Absolute Batman Arkham Special number 1, and the 50th Anniversary Treasure Edition, Superman vs. the Amazing Spider-Man Facsimile Edition number 1, with the cover by Carmine Infantino. Alright, let's get on with the books. Let's go to those spotlight books. These are books I just think are cool that are coming out this week. Some of them could be spec books, some of them are not. We have The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Shiver of Christmas Town number 1. I am a Nightmare Before Christmas fan. I just kind of like the animated movie. And did you know Tim Burton actually didn't direct it? He was the producer on it, but it is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Anyway, we've got a story, kind of starring, I guess, Dr. Finkelstein's newest creation. I guess it's that little bear type looking thing. Alright, you got Sally on the cover. Pretty cool. There'll be a couple of different covers. It is Dynamite who did the book, so you'll have a bunch of covers for this one. Alright, moving on to the next spotlight book, we have Marvel vs. DC. Not Marvel vs. DC, it's just Marvel DC Spider-Boy Team Up Facsimile Edition number 1, Amalgam Comics. Alright. Who doesn't like these amalgams? If you see them in the wild, grab them. They're usually not super expensive. Sometimes you even find them in $5 bins or $1 bins. So definitely worth the pickup. But here's another facsimile today. Last on the spotlight books, Ultimate Wolverine number 31. Wolverine's journey through the endgame starts here. Okay, folks? So if you're a Wolverine fan, an Ultimate Universe fan, this is kind of one of those books that you should read. Alright, those were the spotlight books. Now let's get into the FOC books. Those books are up now, and you gotta have those in by Monday, so that's the 12th. Alright, we got The Punisher number 1 of this week. And yeah, Punisher's getting a reboot. Benjamin Percy is writing it. Art by Jose Luis Suarez. So go ahead, give it a shot. See if you like it or not. But we got the Punisher #1. Thundar, the Barbarian's coming back. A few Thundar fans from back in the day. So that's cool. I definitely remember watching this, I think Saturday mornings, like early Saturday mornings. So pretty cool. And then last but not least, we got Daredevil #1 getting a reboot as well. Stephanie Phillips, Lee Garbett at the helm for this one. Definitely worth a shot. I like the Daredevil. And he was coming off a couple of good runs. So we'll see what Stephanie Phillips has in store for the Daredevil. Alright guys, it's time to get to all the books coming out this week. We're going to start off with Marvel, 58 items, 58 different covers this week as we gear up for the new year. Might be a little slow, but it'll get bigger and faster as we go. Here we go. Alright, we got all new Spider-Man, the Gwen Spider. That's on issue #6. The Amazing Spider-Man #15 is out this week. Looks like we have the return of Hellgate, possibly. What else do we have? There's a couple of covers for that, by the way. Amazing Spider-Man number 19, 15 is a second printing. Alright. What else? We have Marvel Rivals, the Cities of Heaven. Seems like a Luna Snow vehicle there as she tries to get to the Cities of Heaven. I believe for a concert. I don't know. I didn't read the whole intro into that book. What else do we have? Marvel Black, White, Blood, and Guts is out this week. Issue #4. Let's go. Spider-Man Team Up, Spider-Boy Team Up, excuse me. That's out this week. That amalgam comic facsimile. Spider-Man Noirs on issue #4. Han Solo, Hunt for the Falcons on issue #5. Ultimate Wolverines on issue #13. A lot of books. Ultimate X-Men is on issue #23. Venom is on issue #253. That's a legacy numbering. What else? Wolverines on issue #14. X-Men #23 is out this week. And now we're off to the DC books. 54 covers from DC this week, including Absolute Arkham Special. Right? The Batman on the cover. That one seems to be drawing a lot of attention. Green Lantern #10. What else? What else do we have? Green Lantern, by the way, that is Absolute Green Lantern. I should have mentioned that. Absolute Superman is out this week. That's on issue #15. Couple of covers there. Adventures of Superman, Book of L, that's out. That's on issue #5. Batgirl's on issue #15. Batman is on issue #5, including that new character we talked about, Lady Deathman. It says right there, Lady Deathman design. The Martin Lyrics Lee cover. Leslie Lyrics Lee. Pretty awesome. Let's see, Justice League of America, Brave and the Bold, facsimile issue #28. That's out this week. Let's see, Night Fight, DCKO tie-in is on issue #3. We got Batman fighting future Batman, if you will. What else? We got JSA, that's on issue #15. Poison Ivy's on issue #40. I believe that originally was supposed to be a maxi series, and it's so popular it has reached issue #40. We got Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man. This is a treasury edition, guys, so it's going to be pretty big, alright? So if you're going to go grab one, I think that's why it covers like a $20 price tag, but if you're going to grab one, good luck. It's big. Make sure it's not raining outside, or you got something to keep it dry. Alright guys, we're off to Dynamite. What's coming out of Dynamite? We have Blue Falcon and Dynamite, and that's on issue #5. Plenty of covers, guys. Harley Quinn and Elvira keep doing what they do. That is a blind bag right there. What else? We have The Nightmare Before Christmas. That is issue 1. Couple of covers on that one. Vampirella, issue #9. Hey Vamp, and lots of covers on that. Okay, we're off to IDW. They got Godzilla in the house for this. This is on issue #6. The Last Starship, Star Trek, that's on issue #1. If you're a Star Trek fan, go ahead and grab that. Star Trek Voyager Homecoming, that's on issue #4. Street Sharks, issue #4 as well there. Turtles, Ninja Turtles, TMNT and Godzilla, that's on issue #2. Alright, Shredder is on issue #4, and we got the Twilight Zone, that's on issue #3, all out of IDW. Now we're off to Dark Horse. And out of Dark Horse, we have Archie versus Minor Threats. That's on issue number 4. Avatar: The Gap Years. That's on issue number 3. Carmen Redclaw, Belly of the Beast. That's on issue number 1. All right. And if you want issue number 2, they got Devil on My Shoulder on issue number 2. FML returns with issue number 7. Hellboy, The Ghost Ships of Labrador. That's on issue number 2. Minor Threats is on issue number 3. Nemesis Forever. That's on issue number 5. You have Orphan and the Five Beasts, Bath of Blood. That's on issue number 4. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories is on issue number 4. And Synthetics Volume 1. That's on issue number 3. Boom! Here comes the boom. Ready or not, Boom Studios. Fence. That's issue number 1 out of Boom Studios. We have Mighty Morphin Rangers Sword Quest. That's also in issue number 1. All right, that's all out of Boom this week. Image Studios has Infernal Girl Red Book 2. That's on issue number 2. We have Scorched on issue number 47. And The Walking Dead Deluxe. That is on issue number 128. Mad Cave Studios has The Phantom with issue number 4 and a couple of other books. Moving on to Bad Idea. Bad Idea has Planet Death, Planet Sized Edition number 1. That looks pretty expensive. And then you have The Two Hollywoods. This is Frank Howard, Pizza Detective, The Two Hollywoods, issue number 1, $5.99. Titan, home of Conan the Barbarian. We have Conan, Scourge of the Serpent. That's on issue number 4. We're off to Ignition Press. They have Arcadia. That's on issue number 2. And Deluge is on issue number 3. SHP Comics. They have Aerotech. That's on issue number 2. Issue number 1, they had a version of the book that kind of blew up. ONI Press. We have Rick and Morty The End. That's on issue number 2. Part-Time Comics is out this week. Archie. Right? They have a facsimile. Looks like Jughead. Some kind of Jughead facsimile. Issue number 327. That's out this week. Red 5 Comics. Out this week. Distillery. With Galactic number 1. The Spicy Lula Lotte cover. What else? Antarctic Press has Tomorrow Girl. That's on issue number 15. And that is the end of the comics coming out this week. Comic fans, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. Yes, comics. Peace, deuces, we're out. Ka-ching.